Hey guys, welcome back to Simming with Abby. We are in the Bachelorette pad part 2. We are back in the kitchen. We're in the same spot we left off in part 1. If you haven't seen part 1, go ahead, click the link down below in the description box. It is there for you to go ahead and watch. And literally we left in this exact spot, so you haven't missed a thing. What I'm doing right now is I'm pulling out all the stuff out of the debug folder and throwing in some kitchen accents. As I mentioned at the end of the last video, if you do use any of these kitchen accents, like such as the mugs and things like that to make it look very homey, yes, it looks homey. However, if you do leave it there for a long time, the sim will clean it up because it starts to smell and get dirty according to the sim. So yeah, I'm sure there's a cheat somewhere where you can like turn off like dirty plates or smelly plates or something like that. I'm sure there's some kind of cheat. I'll find it, and when I do, I will certainly let you guys know. So yeah, right now I'm putting all these mugs and stuff in the kitchen now for the sake of you guys, so that you guys can see, you know, the illusion of the actual kitchen. And once that's done, I'm sure my sim will just go ahead and just clean up the whole place. So yeah. I found this watering can. I just had to throw it outside. So if you haven't seen the first part yet and you don't want to watch the first part, then I'll just give you guys a heads up on what I'm doing. This house is basically for the sim that I created in the Create a Sim video, the Sims 4 Create a Sim video, which I did a couple Sims 4 videos ago. And basically she lives on her own. She has this big huge house. She's rich. And yeah, she just lives in this big huge mansion house, and I thought that creating this house for her would be fun, especially since I haven't done any Sims 4 houses yet. I've done Sims 4 houses, but they've kind of just been my own little playing around here and there, and I've incorporated other people's things using the gallery. So this is the first house I've completely built 100% on my own. No one else's input anywhere else. It's just all my house. So I thought I had to film it for you guys. And also, just so you know, I'm not doing any room in particular in this part, in any of the parts of this series. I'm doing it a little different to how I normally do. Normally, I'll do like each room and say this, we're doing the bedroom today, we're doing the living room today, we're doing this room. But in this series, unfortunately, the way I filmed it, basically we're just gonna do whatever I feel. Like, if I feel like I have found something that I want to put in the kitchen, I'll put it in the kitchen. If I found something I want to put in the bedroom, then I'll just move over to the bedroom. So this is not a specific room video today, guys. It's just part 2. So as of right now, I found, well, actually, I was testing out the cheat. I was testing the move objects cheat out to see what I could do, and I thought maybe if I can get all these little fruits and things like that and put them in the bowl, I can make my own custom fruit bowl. That was my thought process behind it, but turns out these fruits want to snap to the grid, so I was struggling. But I did find this plate, and I decided to put some vegetables on the plate just to give it more of a homey touch as well. So yeah, we did that with that. So yeah, I did actually manage to get a couple different things on that plate, and it's coming together. So just throwing in the lettuce right there. I don't know if you guys have tried this yet, so if you haven't, you should definitely go ahead and try it. That's kind of the best part about the Move Objects cheat. You can just put things inside of other things, and everything's new. It's like a new test. I can just see what I can throw inside of a pan and throw inside of a mug, or see if I can stack the pans on top of each other, see if I can change the colour, you know. So that's what I've been playing around with. So I'm sure you guys will want to do the same thing once you see that you can do it. So a cutting board is a necessity, obviously. Gotta throw in a cutting board right there. Fun to see if I can put some vegetables on the cutting board as well, and actually it does snap to the cutting board, so you can just throw loads of stuff on there, well, only for however much space is on the grid of the cutting board. Mostly in this video you're just going to see me filling up this room and going through the debug folder. So if you haven't seen the debug folder, now you can kind of see what's inside of it and see what you can put in your own game. So I removed that shelf and thought it'd be better to put a picture there instead. It was just a bit too much shelving, and I didn't have that many things to actually put on the shelf. So yeah, and also if you haven't, like I said in the first video, if you hold down Alt, you can kind of just move things around the wall however you want. Or if you want to move an object up or down, then you just hold down Alt and press 9 to go up and 0 to go down. So I'm just putting in a small bin right there. Now we're getting ready to move on to the kitchen. We're going to go ahead and put in all the counters. Now I do want to have like a breakfast nook kind of area where they can just sit and have their breakfast in the kitchen without having to go into the dining room. And also, if, I say they, but she's the only person living in this house, but she may decide she wants to sit and read the paper and eat her breakfast right there. I wanted it to kind of, because it's such a big space, I thought it would be kind of cool to have a double oven space instead of having a single oven, so I went ahead and threw that in there. I also put in the top, in order to put in the oven hood, I thought it would be nice to put in the shelving, the cabinets above, and then put the hood into the cabinet so it kind of looks like it's coming out. But then there was no space with the window, so I had to remove one of the windows, but it's okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause part 2 for right there, and we will be back very, very soon with part 3. We're gonna continue on with the kitchen and different parts of the house. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed so far. I know I keep giving you guys these little taster videos where you're like, oh, just into it and ready for more, and then I change it over. But that's the beauty of a short video. At least I'm getting videos up for you guys rather than you having to wait 2 or 3 weeks. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching Simming with Abby. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.